Our generation, we grew up, right, under parents that worked all the time and taught us to be working all the time, right? You could not be lazy, and it was a matter of survival. And so it was adaptive for our parents to develop like this really tough work ethic on us, and they imparted that to us. As we have transitioned into a different world where we don't have to be like so hard at it 24/7, and we can allow more spaces for joy and whatnot, it's realizing that those adaptive behaviors that we were brought up with, where we're so hard on ourselves and feel like we just have to be driving at it all the time, we have to reprogram ourselves to realize, because we internalize the guilt, right? And every time, it's even in giving ourselves some grace, you sit there and you internalize that guilt and you're feeling bad about it. And it's because it's not that upbringing was bad, it was adaptive for them and it was essential to their survival. And we're in a slightly different world now. We still face some very heavy challenges about racism, but it's not to the point where we have a slave driver, right? Like, and our lives depend on our productivity every single day of the day.
To do self-care, what does that mean, right? Because for me, giving myself grace means talking through it immediately with somebody that I trust and care about and cares about me, so that I can figure out how not to gaslight myself into thinking that, oh, this was all my responsibility, this was all my fault, I should have gone harder, should have done better, should have pushed, done all those things, because I always teeter towards doing more rather than what grace feels like for me, which is doing less. Because doing less doesn't mean less efficient, right? It just means doing less, right? Reverend Carter was talking about how we die from this, right? We spend our whole lives trying to figure out what the hell grace is, or what taking a break is, or chilling, or things like that. And we have a stroke, and we die. We have a heart attack, and we die. Because the pressure that we don't talk about and that we don't realize is what kills us, right? It's not you go to work and your job sucks, right? It's the fact that your blood pressure has been 1 million over 4,000 for your whole life. And you don't know why when you get up, you're so dizzy, you almost pass out every time, right? But you ain't got time because you got to go to work, right? And also, you was going to cook, but you had a terrible day at work, so you came home and had to take care of the kids, so you just ordered out, right? And you just keep doing that cycle over and over again. And those silent things, the silent traumas, whether it be little t trauma or big T trauma, those are the things that kill us. So when I think of grace and giving myself grace, I think about being honest about what is actually making me sad or hurting me, and then trying to utilize things that take that away, right? Because I deserve it. There has to be, the underlying understanding has to be that I deserve to not feel like this, right? And I don't think that we as black men say that ever. We oftentimes, because we're better than what came before us, we say that about our kids or the people that are younger than us, but we forget to tell ourselves, hey, I don't deserve to feel like this, right? I deserve safety. I deserve support. I deserve to be able to, talk to somebody without them telling me that I'm stupid or things like that. Like, grace is living. It's not just something that I'm like, oh, this is grace. Because usually the conversation is just the beginning for me. Because then I have to go back and be like, damn, like that was silly. Like, I was really tearing myself up about a weird interaction that I had that somebody else did to me. right? Telling me that I was bad at this and that and this and that. And what are they doing? Nothing, right? But if we don't have the ability to process through that stuff, we'll wear that. And then it will become a part of our body, and that energy doesn't just leave. It becomes inflammation, right? It becomes all of those things. Just like the research says that racism literally causes inflammation in our bodies. And that's why black people are predisposed to heart disease, to all of these things, heart attacks, like high blood pressure. It's because we are living something that they never taught us the language to be able to articulate, because if we could articulate it, then we could fix it.